Happy Sunday. And how is everybody doing? I am here for another episode of Let's Talk About It. Today is a little different. We are definitely meeting some wonderful guests today that are leaving an impact in the community that I live in, which is really rare because usually I talk to people from other cities, not really here, but they are such jewels to meet. And it's such a pleasure to have them on today to share their journey to success. I have Miss Rachel Smith, and I also have Miss Sierra Parker. I might have said, is it Rochelle or Rachel?
It's Rochelle.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm horrible,
it's okay.
Horrible with names. So welcome, ladies. How are you? We are here for Let's Talk About It, Journey to Success. I didn't share your information because I think it's more impactful coming from you. So just share. You can start either order you want.
We'll let Sierra share first.
Okay.
I think there's a little bit of a delay. That's okay.
That's okay.
Well, I can only hear you on the live over here on my other phone. So I don't know if I'm delayed or if it's in real time.
It's in
real
time.
I will let Rochelle share first.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It's a huge delay when it's live.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. That's why I encourage you just hit it on mute because it will throw you off completely. If you're watching it, it will throw you off while in the moment. So Miss Rochelle, she said she wants you to go first.
Absolutely, not a problem. So you asked about the organization, and I'll give you a little bit, and I'll let Sierra talk in more detail about the organization because it really is her vision and her baby. But I will share from my perspective. You talked about even a little bit as we shared earlier about our journey, right? And our testimony and how we got to where we got to. My background is in sales and marketing. My background is also in ministry. And so my heart has always been large and soft at the same time, if you will, and open for caring for others and caring for people, caring for women, caring for children. And so that kind of drew me into service, into community service, into helping out in the community. Fast forward, I met Sierra, and we developed a very, very great friendship, sisterhood friendship. And at the time as well, there were some things that were being placed on her heart and mind as it relates to things that she could do in the community and building up women in the community. And of course, it's extended beyond women now. But, and again, I'll let her talk in great detail, but Queening in My Purpose was born at that point in 2018. And again, I don't want to steal her thunder, so I'm only going to share a little bit of that. But I have been blessed to be a part of Queening in My Purpose for, it's been 3 years now. And it's just been amazing to see where it started and where it has gone to. And this is only the beginning with all of the ideas and plans and goals that we have to continue to assist women in the community, as well as children and families in the community. So that is, I'm going to hear at this point.
Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing. I think I am messing up on pushing buttons. But I truly think that it's a wonderful story. I don't think Sierra, I'm going to take her out and she might have to come back in.
Okay.
For now, because is doing like it was before. But like you said, Queening in My Purpose is such a, I don't know much about it, but for what I have learned in a short time, it is really a wonderful. Y'all have a lot of projects coming up for the holidays, which I learned about. I learned about them. I think she's back. I hope it's okay. It's still spinning. So she probably had to do it again. And it's okay. It's technology. It happens.
It's okay. That's right. That's right. Well, I can tell you a little bit more about Queening in My Purpose while we wait for Sierra to come on board. As I shared before, it started in 2018. And really the vision that, again, was placed upon Sierra's heart was she was really, what can she do? What can we do to help our community, right? To specifically help and assist women in the community. There are so many women who are, we're strong on the outside, right? But sometimes on the inside, we're not as strong as we would like to be, or there are circumstances and challenges that we don't always know how to overcome and how to manage through. And Sierra has always had a soft heart for women and just supporting women. And so, the idea of Queening in My Purpose was placed on her heart to create a mentorship group. It's support for women. There are quite a few different things that we do, but I'll tell you what we do annually is a women's conference. And we're able to share and encourage and mentor through the conference, as well as other things that we do throughout the year, just to get women together and to help them to build their self-esteem and to mentor them as needed. And so that really is the foundation, if you will, for Queening in My Purpose. And then, as I said before, we've added some components to it. And I don't know, will you let me know when Sierra comes back? Because again, I want her to be able to share as I'm sharing.
Yes, she's in a circle. Okay. And then also it's a bad echo. I guess somebody is trying to watch while you're on. And when you do that, it gives that bad echo also. So sometimes you can't watch till it goes off because it's live.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
But I mean, the vision, just hearing from your words, that is really something which is much needed as Black women, women of color, however you want to identify yourself.
Sure.
Because that's the gap that we're missing. We all are successful and unique in our own ways, but we still have things that we need to have closure in. And so listening to some of the things you're saying that you all are doing, I'm like, oh God, where was this organization when I was going through my own personal stories?
Well, and that's just interesting you say that, because, in our own lives, like you said, we all have our own challenges and things that we try to overcome or want to overcome. But as women, especially women of color, again, we're strong. And so sometimes we don't even share, even if we are going through things and we have challenges, we don't tell anybody else because we want to be strong and we want to put on a good face. And that's great. But on the inside, we may be tearing us apart. We may still be broken. And so that's part of our goal, is to also help women to just to be bold and to also learn to be transparent. And that doesn't mean sharing all of your business across the community, right? But it just means allowing someone to come in and help support us through the different things that we have to walk through and have to get through, because oftentimes we can't do it alone. And sometimes we suffer in silence because we don't want to share that we're going through things. They don't have to be major, they can be small, but oftentimes we need help and support, but we don't often say that we need the support.
That's true. That's true. So Sierra is here. She's leaving her camera off, but another thing, she might have to put mute on the background. I think that's not doing well either. But Sierra is here. Her camera is off, and we understand. But what she has to say is so impactful.
Yes.
We can look past that. Sometimes we don't need to look at people in the camera because we...
That's right. We can just hear the words.
Hear the words, and the words are more powerful and impactful. So welcome, Sierra Parker. She is actually the CEO of QIMP. I've heard marvelous and wonderful things about QIMP, and sometimes, like, you never know until you actually hear. Like today, I'm like, oh, they do that? I didn't know they did that. That's, and like you said, we as women of color business owners, we need to work on working together better and lifting each other up, collaborating and seeing how we can do things, because it's strength in numbers.
Yes.
Strength in numbers. So Sierra, welcome. Uh-oh, she took it off mute, but I don't hear. And she's probably talking.
She may be. Hopefully it'll connect.
No, it didn't. It disconnected. Some unique situations today, but
that's okay. You know what? Listen, we just talked about being strong women, right? So we will not be defeated by technology.
Not today, and I think that's probably part of the reason. Like, we don't want them to hear what she has to say, because we're working fine. In
there is plenty to say. So, well, if you'd like, I'll go into some of the things that we're doing, and then as Sierra comes back on, you just kind of put the Baptist finger up and let me know when she's ready to pop back in, and I'll just Go on and back my way out.
You must know my upbringing. You said put the finger up.
Look, I know my upbringing. I know mine. So yeah, exactly. So you talked about, again, some of the things that we're doing. There's so many things that are on our heart to do, but obviously we can't do everything. One of the great things that we've been able to do for the past few years is adopt a family. And we started doing adopt a student, but then we also have the adopt a family. Yay, there she is.
Hold on.
Okay.
I didn't mean to cut you up. I got so excited because
No, it's okay. You didn't give me your Baptist finger though.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It was AME, so we just.
I understand. I understand.
I was like, there we go, friend. We live, but we had to get it to work.
Yes.
Let's have a powerful word for this evening.
Yes.
So no, I heard you say the adoptive family, and honestly, when I was in a traditional school, like when I did work in the school, I was a admin, but I was academic counselor, so I worked with kids, and this honestly was my favorite thing to do, is to provide baskets for the holidays for my family.
Yes.
Because some people are so insensitive that they don't know. Like, you can assume just because I dress nice, don't assume that I got food at home.
Right. Right.
And so when Sierra was explaining the program, I was like, oh, I have to get you on Sunday. I want to help you in any way I can. If you need letters, you need me to post it on my newsletter. Matter of fact, you just come on Sunday and you tell everybody about it. So you might be right. That might be why we was experiencing all these technical difficulties, because she has something to say.
That's right. Okay, Sierra, it's on you.
Oh my goodness, Monique, I am here. Thank you for having me. You know what, y'all? We are not going to give that technical difficulties any power today.
No energy.
We're not gonna win. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Monique and for inviting Queening in My Purpose on to your show. I really am in admiration and stand in awe of what you're doing in our community, and I'm grateful that you are excited about what we do and giving us the opportunity to come on and share. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Secondly, huge shout out to Devette Mabry. Thank you, Devette. Devette speaks very highly of you as well, Monique. And so when she sees two people that she feels need to connect, she is quick to get it together. Beautiful. So Devette Mabry, if you are watching this, thank you so much for always plugging QIMP and other powerful women in our community to make sure that they get together to really make an impact. So thank you for that. And then, of course, Rochelle, thank you for hopping on last minute. Rochelle is the president of Queening in My Purpose and the executive chair. I'm not sure if she shared her position.
I did not.
But that is what she is. So she is not just a sidekick to QIMP. She is a very instrumental piece of the organization. She has been with us since day one. Literally day one, when it was just like a shared vision and idea and thought. Yeah. And so she has been instrumental in making sure that we have followed through with getting our organization up and going, obtaining our 501c3 status. She does all of our paperwork. She gets everything in order, keeps me in order when I want to jump off the ledge and say, yeah, let's do. She's like, whoa, about that budget. So, so she keeps my head, keeps my feet on the ground. So again, thank you, Rochelle. Yep. We also have two amazing members that are not here with us today. So we have Carmelita Dilworth, who is our executive administrative assistant. She is not on the live, but she just joined our organization this year. So thank you, Carmelita, for your role. And then we also have Miss Nicole Holloway, who is also on our board. She is the director of youth outreach. She also is the founder and CEO of a program that she brought into Queening in My Purpose, which is called Girls Living the Dream. And so she hosts mentorship programs for young girls, helping them learn about loving themselves and really kind of getting ready for that. She does ages, is it 7 to 14?
Yeah,
I believe
7 or 8 to 14.
Right. And so she's kind of preparing them going into being a young lady and learning to love themselves and respect themselves. And they also talk about things like even thinking about already what you're going to do career-wise. What do you like to do? Kind of honing those gifts that you have, and how do you turn those into your reality? So again, Nicole, thank you for everything that you do for the organization. You are instrumental, and we really appreciate you being a part of our team. So that's that. Yeah, we have a great team. So I have awesome ladies that help support the vision. And so QIMP, I'm sure Rochelle has shared, was born in 2018. And Queenie and My Purpose, I mean, I really can't think of a better name that we could have chosen for the organization, because it's really about you being a queen in what God has purposely and divinely created you to do. And so that is what Queening in My Purpose truly means. And it's really helping women find what is your gift, right? Because we all have a gift, no matter how rough your past may look, or things that you've gone through, whether you used to be a prostitute or if you are a doctor now, you know, whatever it is, we want women to know that the doors are open, right? There's no one judging you. And we want to help you operate in your gift and really understand that your life is bigger than you. Your life is meant to serve, and someone is out there depending on you to win. Someone's out there waiting for you to really step into your calling and do what God has put you here to do. And so it's really kind of helping women realize that about themselves, that your past does not define you. It certainly, it doesn't define you, but it certainly makes you the woman that you are today. So versus looking at your past as a curse, look at your past as growing opportunities to be the strength that you are today. Because trust me, what you see today is not who I was yesterday. It's not who I was last year or the year before that, right? So like you said, don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know what we went through to get here, right?
Right.
Story.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want every woman to feel welcome and to know that, you know, your life is meaningful. And there's a little girl out there wanting to know and wanting to see that, you know what, she went through all that, but she still made it. And I think it's important that we create a platform for women to be able to share their stories and to share their testimony. So we too have a show that we tabled for the last quarter of the year. That'll be coming back January, called Tea Time with QIMP, and it comes on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. And so we also bring women on that are up and coming small business owners, or even just doing things in the community or trying to get their name out, to share, hey, who are you? What do you do? How can we support you? And we also talk about maybe topics that may not be comfortable to talk about, right? Those topics that women be like, I really didn't talk about it, but I know my husband would never want to have that conversation, or, you know, whatever the case is. So we talk about things that women sometimes don't know how to reach out and ask for help about, or how to have those conversations. So we talk about trending topics as well. But more than that, we're in the community. And that's what we truly love to do. That's the rewarding part. And so we have been very blessed to have lots of support from San Antonio. Adopted Senior Program was born out of the pandemic, when seniors were not able to walk the stage. They weren't able to attend prom. They were not able to do the things that traditionally that seniors get to do. Right. And so, you know, we were just thinking, what can we do? What can we do to still celebrate these seniors so they don't feel like, you know, their senior year is just up in ruins, although it kind of was, but we truly want to give them a chance to be celebrated and for the community to be able to do that. So we created a group on Facebook called Adopted Senior San Antonio. And basically, we allow parents or friends and family to post their seniors, a little bit about them, and the members of San Antonio or other communities can come in and say, hey, I want to adopt your senior. And they just give them a little token of appreciation, and basically maybe a gift card or some things that they like, or maybe some of their favorite snacks, just to say, hey, good job. We're rooting for you and congratulations. And it has been so successful. We had lots of media coverage back in 2019. Or 2020, we're going to the third year. In 2020, when we first started the program, and it was awesome. I mean, it just struck like wildfire. I know for sure we adopted probably well over 1,000 kids, Rochelle, if I'm not sure. Yes. And so we had businesses donating. We had people donating services. We did at the end of the program, we did a big giveaway, and it was amazing. And we did our first scholarship this last year. Yes, we did. So we did a $500 scholarship, which we will be kicking that off again in January. We'll start opening up applications to all seniors at all high schools. They are able to apply. So that application will be available. But yeah, and then we do the adoptive senior program. We do the adoptive family for Thanksgiving. We have the last 3 years have supported the Idea Carver schools. And then this year we're now adopting the Idea Amber Creek location as well. But we're open to all schools. This is just the one that we had a working relationship with. But we're definitely open to extending that program to other schools, and the community definitely does their part. Rochelle, do you want to share more about the Adopt a Student program?
Sure. So adopt a student / adopt a family. The adopt a student for Christmas, right? Specifically, I want to make sure I'm talking about the right program, because we don't want to give away too much information if we haven't gotten it there yet. So very similar to what we do with the adopt a senior, we're going to do and with the adoptive family, we're going to do the same for Christmas. So we know that there are families out there that, again, times are hard. Some people have overcome, what they've been challenged with for COVID, and some of them haven't. Some families are still struggling. And so we want to have a similar type of program for students who just may not get anything for Christmas, or may not get much, or their families are struggling, trying to give them a little something nice for the holidays. So like the Adopt a Senior program and like the Adopt a Family, we're going to have adopt a student. And so it's open to the community. We're asking the community for their support and their help as well. We'll have a virtual QIMP Christmas tree with student names on the tree, and they can pick a name. They'll reach out to us, and we'll provide, of course, our website information, and they can reach out to us to adopt a student for the holiday. And essentially what we'll do, we're asking the student for some key information, not too intrusive, but their sizes, what they like, what they need, and what they want. Because again, kids will always tell you what they want, but what do they need? That's true. So the goal is to get a small little short list from each of the children, and that's what will be provided to the person who is willing to adopt that student for the holiday. And then they'll provide the gift, the wrapped gift. We'll have some drop-off locations, and then we'll ensure that the gifts get to those students. So that is our Adopt a Student program, kind of in short. But again, the community support is amazing, has been amazing for the other programs that we've developed and created. And so we're looking forward to the support from the community in this program as well.
That's good. Do you have, somebody's watching it and don't have it on mute. Do you have a drop-off site currently, like community business partners, to where you can drop off donations for this program?
Yes, we have several drop-off sites. So in Converse, we have Carmelita Dilworth, who is a drop-off location. And then also Rochelle is more centrally located by airport. She's drop-off location. DeVette's Braids and Locks. So DeVette is also a drop-off location. And then I am located on the southwest side. And so I'm a drop-off location, not southwest, my goodness, northwest by SeaWorld. So I am a drop-off location as well. So we try to plug them throughout the city. We're all located very spread out. So yes, and then if necessary, we will also come pick up if need be.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I love it. Because even you said, like, I was like, okay, she done put fire under, people was looking at me. Well, are you going to adopt a school? I was like, oh, Lord. Put me on blast. I mean, because like I say, like we mentioned, even in this conversation, it's a need. It's a really big need. I know everybody is, it's a hard time for everyone.
Sure.
But, you still could have a little bit to help somebody else. So
absolutely.
I'm going to go into probably deep prayer about what school I should select. Because what I'm learning in this season of my life is not what Monique wants to do, it's what God is having me do. So I've been having a lot of uncomfortable conversations lately, and a lot of decisions made that I was like, okay, God, really, I don't even talk to them like that. But like I said, you have to move you out the way when you're doing ministry.
Sure.
And
sure.
In Miss Sierra's short time and her introduction of herself, I was like, oh gosh, she is all on my page, my street, my everything. And she don't even know it. So yes, that's something I'm gonna work on starting tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
Beautiful.
thank you. We appreciate it in
We
advance.
sure do. We sure do.
Because
And I'll
God
say this,
don't place it on your heart. He already told me. So
right? Right. Okay. And I'll say this, Monique, he's already worked it out for you because we're going to actually we're going to provide you with the list of students. So you won't even have to pick a school. We'll have the student list. All you have to do is tell us how many students you want to adopt for the holiday, and then we will make sure that you have that information. So see, he already took care of that too.
Oh my goodness. So if you are watching and you just seen another task that I have taken on, please help out. Let me know how you can support and what you can do. I mean, because this is a great cause. We all, we all have been in a situation to where we may have needed help and where we have received help and now we don't need any help. It's time to give back. I mean,
Absolutely.
just call a spade a spade. It's time to give back. You've been placed in a different position where you bless, give back. I mean, even at home, one of my homes rather, that they're doing a coat drive, and I think I sent a message there. They're doing a coat drive there at Corinthian Baptist Church in Dayton, Ohio. Please, if you're in that area, get on their website. I don't have all the information, but help out. It takes a village. You didn't get here by yourself. So yes, that's why I felt it was urgent and needed to have you all on to talk about this. I know you're doing the baskets for Thanksgiving, but are you also doing Christmas as well, correct or no?
we're doing Christmas with just the students. So Thanksgiving is with the family, and then Christmas is going to be just the students. However, there are other individuals that do adopt families for Christmas, like provide the meal. And who knows? You know what? There may be capacity that we're able to bless families with a meal as well. So I'm not going to say no.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it was not in the original plan, but guess what? God can come and shake all that up. So
yes,
it was not in our original plan to do a meal. But again, my plan, it may not be his. So there may be capacity for us to do that as well. But we for sure are doing the adopted student. It has been awesome. You know what? I can honestly say, since we opened the idea and truly launched QIMP, it has been a blessing. The support that we have gotten since day one has been awesome, and it's been more than I could have ever anticipated. So, if I could sum it up in one word, I would just say that I'm certainly grateful for every like, every comment, every share, every referral, because whether you know it or not, that is support. Whether it's loud or whether it's subtle, it's still support. So
it is.
Yes, absolutely.
Even if you
I don't need to have a shameless plug, but since we're here, we're talking about successful women. Let's, Rochelle, you are more than just the president of QIMP. Can you please share more about yourself and your businesses, ma'am?
So she didn't tell me none of this.
I did say that my background is in sales and marketing. So first of all, thank you, Sierra. I appreciate it. My background is in sales and marketing, but I also have a business in real estate. And so I've been in real estate for a little while now, and really, again, my heart goes out to everyone, and the compassion that I know that God has given me, it transcends just sales. It's not about a sale. It really is about helping families and helping, especially most of my customers tend to be families who are buying their first home. It just seems to work out that way. It's not restricted to that, but it seems to work out that way. And so I've been able to help them and be a resource for them and share insights and really share what they don't know, because you don't know what you don't know. And sometimes people are afraid to ask questions. And so, I've had the beauty and the blessing of being able to be a resource for families who are buying their first home. And then for those trying to sell their homes as well. So I do have a real estate business. My email is closewithrochelle@gmail.com. And then you can also find me on Facebook at Rochelle Smith Realtor. So thank you, Sierra, for that plug. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Monique, it really does speak to what you were talking about earlier about as a community of people and as a community of women helping each other and supporting each other and supporting our businesses and being a global resource for one another. So, in all that you do to help, we talked about the program where you help students get to HBCUs. But I don't know what other businesses you do. And I know Sierra's got some other businesses as well that it'd be great for her to plug today so that we can share all of our resources and help one another.
I do a lot. I mean, I'm a notary. I'm a travel agent. I cause entrepreneur for One Hope Wine. So I do a little bit of everything, but all of my businesses build on each other, if it makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
Like my One Hope Wine, anybody that buys wine, I don't drink, but hey, the wine goes back to my organization if you purchase it.
Okay.
I found that a lot of parents couldn't travel and they couldn't afford to travel. So I was like, you know what? I can become an agent. I can book the tours myself. So that's how that one came about. And then I became a notary because when you're dealing with school and things like that, it's some important papers that come into factor. And I'm like, why go to the bank? Why go anywhere? You can have me notarize it. Like it's, so when you deal with things and you're coming into business or entrepreneur period, especially a woman, you already got strikes going against you walking in the door.
Right.
So it's like, I got tired of hearing no. So I'm like, I'm gonna make an opportunity for myself.
Yes.
So that's what I do. Just like my education, people are like, why are you even going for your doctorate and all this stuff? Why are you doing all this? It has nothing to do with them. It's learning how to play the game to get through the door.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I do. But I didn't know you had all this stuff. You didn't tell me that. You just said I'm just R.Smith. See, now I know.
Well, I wanted to focus on what we were here talking about. You got some great businesses, and I do see where we have some synergies and where we can help one another, especially with your notary business and a few other things. So we will definitely be talking. Most definitely. Sierra, tell us about your businesses.
Yes.
So I do have I Am Sierra Parker, the brand LLC, which is the umbrella business to everything else that I do. And like you, Monique, everything that I do ties in with each other. So I also own a beauty brow bar, which is called Celux Brows. And so that's SIELUXE brows.com. And then I also own a boutique. So Sierra and the Girls Boutique. And that is an online boutique. So I ship everywhere. And then, of course, I do custom units. So I'm wearing a unit myself.
Yes.
Okay. So I do custom glueless units, and I customize them for women that don't like to put glue to damage their hair. So we get them a custom units where they can kind of take off, put on, but they can also not feel afraid in the wind when it blows. Okay, that your hair is going to come off.
Yes. Yes. That's real.
But yeah. And then I help small businesses or up and coming businesses get their marketing and their branding and their websites together as well. But again, all of that falls under the umbrella of I Am Sierra Parker, the brand.com. And you can locate all of those business from that one website.
Oh my goodness. And see, this is simply ties into what I guess the theme for today is building on each other and connecting.
Yes.
And that's the gap, it's time to like put away the cat stuff. And if you notice me just for the minute that you're with me, I'm very transparent and direct. Some people call it, oh, she's an angry black woman, she's mean. No, I'm not. I'm just to the point. This is what we got to do. And one of the gaps that we have here is we don't want to work together. We work at each other.
Sure.
I'll sit around here. I'm gonna plan a program the same day you have for just because I want you to win. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just honest like that, Miss.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right. And that seems to be a lot of the, a lot of just women. I'm not even gonna say black women. Yeah. Women in general. We just. To your point, it's competition. It's like it's not competition. We can achieve so much more together. Yeah. To be honest with you, we're way more powerful together than any other being is, period.
Yes.
And the fact that we can't set our cattiness and pride, I won't say all of us, most of us, can't set our cattiness and pride aside to really achieve the bigger picture and see the bigger picture. It's just ridiculous. But for those that can, they're thriving. And if you're thriving, you don't even have time to see the other shenanigans that are going on. I don't even see the other shenanigans that are going on because I'm so focused on what I have going on and my goals and helping my friends and my family achieve their goals. And if I can't do that, if I can't be a resource to the people that I love, I don't want to eat at the table. I want everybody that's surrounded with me to eat. Yes. And honestly, everyone that I'm connected to, we're all thriving in our own businesses and our careers. You know, we all have our own thing going on. We all support one another. And if you're not connected to women that are either doing as good as you or better than you, or trying to help somebody achieve where they want to be, then what are you doing? What is your worth? And if I'm not doing that, then what is my worth?
And that is so true. Like I have one friend that is actually our selfie pop-up shop that we're doing for Dream Week. That was actually her vision because that's something she wants to do. And my other friend, she owns a Chicago Bite, the new restaurant.
Yeah. I met her. She came into shout out to Samai Set Apart. Samai Set Apart actually is a sponsor of Queening in My Purpose, and she was in there on their anniversary, and I was hosting it. So awesome.
I love that couple. They're my favorites. They've been on here before too. But we love to see each other win. And I'm not understanding certain things because, you know, God brought all three of us together and we support each other. Like, hey, I make it in my schedule. I'm going to go out to that restaurant every Sunday or one day a week and support my friend's business. That's what we call true Black Queen excellence. If you're not supporting your friends like that, then you just another number wasting time.
Correct.
I mean, no disrespect, but if you see your friend and she has this vision and this goal, I want my friends to cheer and do as much as I do for me too. One thing that my friend Crystal that owns the Chicago Bike does, and my friend Octavia that owns Party Guru. She does the moves and things like that. We seriously like cheer each other on. And then how I was sitting in the chair at Miss Davette and she was cheering for me. I was like, well, just call her. Like you know, but that's the gap. Everybody's not doing that. And that's
Davette is a gem. Davette, you know, you are such a gem in my life and for Queening in My Purpose. So I hope you are watching. You and Pisha, you guys are amazing. Davette, I don't think Davette thinks I could do any wrong, to be honest with you. I love her to life. She is amazing. She is always encouraging me to achieve and to continue to accomplish. She's always pushing me to go higher. And, you know, where I'm like, I feel like I'm doing enough in this. And she's just like, no. You know, we need to be doing this and this person needs to hear about it and that person that. And so she's always pushing me to continue achieving when it comes to Queening in My Purpose and impacting. And I'm just grateful for you, Davette. So let me just say publicly, thank you for always being an advocate for QIMP and for our vision and our purpose. So thank you so much. I believe that you truly are a walking Queen in My Purpose. So you are definitely doing that. So thank you.
She definitely is. And with 40 years in the business, I learned so much from her just sitting there. Sometimes I don't even go just for the purpose of getting my hair done. Sometimes I go just because I want to hear the wisdom. And that's enough that we as a community have fell off of. Like, we don't sit around the elders and learn. We just think we can do it on our own. I'm like, 90% of my, 90% is God, and 10% is sitting around these elders and learning. We don't do that.
You're right.
So
you're right about that.
So
and every time I'm with her, I have the opportunity to just listen and to allow her to just pour into me, just listen and take heed. And she just, she always puts things into perspective, and I just love it. I love it.
Yes.
I'm like you. You could just sit there and just listen to her just talk.
And that's what I do, because usually, I'm just gonna be transparent, because I told you I'm very like, I could be uppity, but we family on here. But I usually go and I get my hair done and I go to sleep. Like, I don't want to hear nobody talk. I just go to sleep. But she poured so much into me in that moment. It was like, I can't even sleep. I just want to hear what else you want to teach me. And so like we have said, sometimes it's not about you, it's what God is wanting you to do.
Yeah.
And not sometimes, all the time, And I am so grateful that I'm able to meet you two, because the things that y'all said today, I'm like, okay, that's true. I see myself doing that. Then I felt a little bit convicted, I'm going to be honest, because I was like, I don't want to help that school. I don't even like that school. But I'm honest. I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's not about the school. It's about the kids.
The kids.
So, hey, Tay. So that's my friend, the party guru that I was
Okay.
talking about. And that we have, like you said, we have to pass that and work together.
Yes.
And I mean, I remember a long time ago, I don't know if you had the same parent lectures that I had, but in my household, my mom and dad used to always say that your friends are a reflection of you. And as I'm getting older, I'm realizing God is placing different people, like dropping seeds around that can actually help me get to where I'm going
Yes.
with no jealousy, no foolishness, no cattiness. Hey, you need this for your business. How can I help?
Yes.
Vice versa. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So did y'all experience that too? Sierra's like,
You know, honestly, when I was starting the my camera, look, my little setup don't want to be my setup now. Let me get it together over here. See, that was God saying, see, don't talk about that. But I'm gonna hold it. No, to be honest with you, I did to an extent, but I just didn't give it any energy. I really didn't. When I first started the boutique, you know, you have questions about certain things, and you'd be surprised how some people don't want to give you free information that I literally could Google, which I did. But if you know that someone's in the industry and you want to ask just a general question, I don't think that that's too much to do, but you would be surprised of the amount of cattiness for fear of competition that people are not willing to lend you free information. But I'm like Rochelle, I will go look it up. You know, I will research it. I don't, you know, I have no problem doing that. But I was just trying to pay, you know, give due diligence to the fact that I know you're in industry. Maybe you could shed some light. But long story short, I don't give it energy. I don't let it damper anything that I'm doing or make me hesitate in what I'm doing. And I don't need to ask for permission. And so I think that a lot of us women need to stop feeling like we need to have our friends or families buy in to start a business and to really go for what we go for what you know, go for what you feel that you want to do, or you feel like no one's going to support you, but you're not going to know until you get started. And on top of that, just because your friend may have a boutique or does this or does that, hey, guess what? There are like 100 different brands of bread on the shelf, and they're all still making fresh bread daily. It's all getting sold. You know what I mean?
Okay,
and you're not, you can't be mad that, you know, so don't allow the fact that someone else may have or already be doing this or doing that, but they're not you. People pay for your experience. And I share that with people all the time.
Exactly.
You think I'm the first person to have an online boutique? Hell no. There were so many and still going to be thousands after me. I'm trying to set this up because, see, I want to talk with my hands, honey. And it just don't want to let me be great. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm not the first one. I'm not going to be the last one. Yeah. And, but people pay for an experience. And I feel like that's what I create. When my customers come in or my clients, I really look at them like, you know, like friends, because I want to ensure that they feel supported. I want to make sure they feel comfortable. It's a very private setting. And that's what I like to offer. I have no desire to have a storefront ever. And that's because my clients love what I offer, which is a private session, a private, intimate time. When they come in, their clothes are laid out on the rack. If I know they're coming for a fitting, you know, I do personal shopping, I do styling. So it's an experience.
I need to come because my friends, I look the same since I was in high school, and I get it a lot. I'm like, I try.
So I just want to encourage, you know, women or anybody that don't be afraid. Don't get discouraged because people are not liking or sharing your post. They see you. You have to be a fan of you first. If you're not a fan of you first, then how can somebody else be a fan of you?
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. One thing for sure, if nobody else gonna be on my team, I'm on my team. And anyone that knows me knows that. I'm not asking for your permission. I don't care if you don't have a like on my post. I'm on my team. And so if I'm on my team, I have the majority vote.
Come on now. Yes.
My goodness. If you don't quit dropping these nuggets in my life, I'm supposed to be interviewing you. You pouring season.
You know, Monique, let me just say this. You know, Sierra, the point she just made is one that I learned from her. And that is, I need to be the first person to like my own post. I did learn that from her. And I sure will now. I'll post something. right behind it, I'm liking it because I have to be my own champion. And even on social media, I'm waiting for somebody else to like your post. Now, I'm not waiting with bated breath, and I'm not going to be bothered if they don't, but I still need to, I put it up there. I must like it. I must, I'm supporting it, right? So I need to be the first one. But what I was going to say to that is one of the things Sierra did not talk about that she also does is she does museship classes. And I don't know if they're quarterly or how often they do, but she'll have a certain topic that she will teach on. And they're motivating, they're encouraging. And I know she can speak a little bit more about it, but she didn't really talk about that. But it lends itself to what you just said as it relates to the nuggets that she's dropping. She drops so many nuggets in those classes. I mean, life-changing classes. So please, Sierra, just share, just briefly.
Yeah, so we right now we put it on hold for the last quarter. We'll be starting up again in January. And so it's programs that feed off of each other. So when we end one program, the next program will be a segue into the next one. And so again, we talk about different things. We have series that we follow and that we are discussing. And like I said, I just want to build the woman. And you have to start by talking about the things that we're afraid to talk about or the chapters we don't want people to know about. So I want people to have a platform to know, hey, it's okay to talk about those things. How do we move past these? And let's go ahead and acknowledge this right here and then move past it. One thing about me, Monique, nobody will ever be able to shame me because of my past, because I'm going to be the first one to tell you, hey, yeah, I did all that. All of that was me. And that's made me who I am today. You can't shame me, because I'm not afraid to talk about what I've been through or what I've done, because that's put me here right now. Right. You understand what I mean? But when you're afraid for somebody else to call your past out, step out in front of that thing. That made you who you are. All of that. You needed all of that to be where you are right now. And so, I have to give people power over those things and help them see that wasn't a downfall. That was your blessing. So next one's coming in January, Miss Monique. So be looking out for it.
We are family. We officially family. We can't get rid of me at all. But I am like, oh my goodness, laid it out there literally. And this, like I said, you dropped out 10 nuggets on me. We haven't even talked about some of the topics that came out today. So I know. I know. And then you have to put the comments. Right. They want you to pay for everything. We both experienced that because as she started her business, even dealing with the balloon things, a lot of people, I've seen it because that's my friend. And sometimes I'll be like, you're not going to take it. We get overprotective of our friends. We don't want people to take advantage of them, which they will do. Right. And we got to get out of that. The homeboy hookup days, come on, we over that. And some of my friends get mad at me because I'm like, oh, that's a cost. I grant right, it's a cost. I notarize, it's a cost.
Yes.
And they don't see it as that. And I've learned the most powerful word this week. No. And I think I told Sierra that before we came on. I was like, Sierra, I don't know how to say no to people. I'm sorry. I'm coming, but we have to get out the people making us feel guilty about saying no. Yeah. It's a business. You'll go pay Sears or whoever. This is a business. And that's another gap. I don't know if y'all experienced that in you all's business, but in all of mine, I had that. Well, you can't cut corners for me. You can't do this. It's a business.
It's a business.
It's a business. Point blank. So
I try to respect that. Obviously none of us are perfect, but I do try to respect that. Even like I shop a lot at Sierra's boutique. I unless I'm wrong, I can't ever remember asking her for a discount because it's a business. She has to pay for that merchandise. And she's trying to grow her business. And if I'm here to support her business, then, if she wants to bless me with something, then she does. But I'm not going to ask her for that because I shouldn't ask her for that. She's trying to grow her business. And I'm not a real friend if I'm trying to cut corners and trying to cut her pockets. Right. And she's trying to grow her business. So, it's unfortunate that not everybody has that thought process. But hopefully, the examples that we set, hopefully we can set example for others and they can feed off of that.
Exactly. Even at my friend's restaurant, I'm like, okay, how much is this meal? Like, I go there and it's not that, like we want to see each other grow. Sierra, please give me the link or whatever to get to your boutique. Cause I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Like, we have to support each other.
Yes.
Even if I can't afford some, I'm still going to share your poster. We have people that don't even do that, but you just said a mouthful today for probably every entrepreneur that watch that and will watch the replay.
Yeah.
You gotta be your biggest cheerleader. If you're not proud of yourself and proud of what you're doing, who else gonna be? Like, and at every chance you have to cheer. Like, I post things, but I probably, need to get a little bit better at posting more. But you're right. My friends that are like restaurant owners, and you probably see a Chicago bite every day because she does it. When you sleep, she posting. I love my friend to death, but that's the type of business owner she is.
Yeah.
Now, my friend, the party guru, we get her to that point, but we support each other, and I see it in YouTube. My goodness,
but that's the kind of business owner I am, baby. I'm posting because guess what? If I'm up, there's no reason I can't be telling you about something that's going on. Yeah, you have to. Listen, if people don't see you supporting your own, I can't expect you to support my business and push my business more than I do. I just can't. Like, I have to set the standard of the type of support I have for my own brand. And if I'm not doing that, how can I expect you to go out here and tell people about or refer them or tell them about my boutique if I'm not even doing that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let me tell you something. When I'm traveling, this is the last nugget I'm going to drop now, and I'm done. When I'm traveling in the airport, I keep my business cards in my bag. And I always have on a branded t-shirt that just has either my website, I am Sierra Parker, the brand, or C-Lux Brows, or shop with Sierra in the Girls Boutique. Hi, I'm Sierra. Everywhere I go, whenever I'm traveling, it's always a branded t-shirt going and coming. Because when I'm in the airport, they're gonna be like, it's gonna be a conversation piece. Oh, what's Sierra in the Girls Boutique? Girl, come shop with me. I should. Oh, what's C-Lux Brows? Girl, go to my website. Here's my Instagram. Here you go. You can fly down and come get the training class or come get your brows done.
Wow.
What's Quitting Our Purpose nonprofit organization? Here you.
Okay.
But that's so true. I learned that lesson, I think, the last time I traveled. And I never made that mistake again. I have a Better Choice for You t-shirt. I have a business card with the QR code on it, just in case you don't have time to hear what I'm saying. Get that link tree on there. So yeah, I've only made one mistake with that. I mean, my mentor, I don't know if he's watching. He'll probably be in the chat later on the replay. But that is what I would never. And he just so happened to be at that event. He was like, "Dude, where's your stuff?" I was like, "Oh God." So yes, oh my God, Sierra, you are my sister from another mother. That quick, you and Miss Rochelle. So you need me to promote your business, you can post it on my site. Anything you need, you got it. And you done convicted me about the school. I was like, oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That's her partner school. Oh,
no, we appreciate you, Monique, for all that you do. We appreciate your platform. This is beautiful. Thank you for having me and Rochelle on again. Thank you so much.
Yes, I have enjoyed you. Look, we done talked the whole hour and don't even realize it. See, I told you.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, no, we didn't. Yes, we have talked a whole hour. So as we get ready to close, and we don't have to, if you got another topic or you got something you want to market, trust me, this is your platform to do so. If you need to drop your shopping link or need to reiterate something, your real estate link, I'm one of them type of people. If I'm eating, it's room at the table for everybody.
Yes.
So that is all day long. I mean, and some of my friends watching, they're probably hitting up the other chats on the other platforms like, no, she's for real. She will be your biggest cheerleader and your biggest fan. But the lesson you have truly taught me today, if I can't cheer for myself, nobody else will. But I have been cheering for myself, but I guess I got to get a little bit louder. So, so yes, definitely. I am in it to win it.
I dropped the websites. Rochelle, please put your contact information so they can reach you for real estate. Monique, you are the bomb.com girl. Thank you for blessing us tonight. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. I try. Like I'm not born and raised in San Antonio, but when I see problems, if I don't have a solution for it, I can't complain. So, if I can be the example to bring Black women business, minority business working together to work, then I can't complain about it.
Yeah.
So any opportunity, if you need to put something in my newsletter, you need to post something on my page, just email it, it will go in there. I truly
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much, Monique. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Rochelle, thank you for coming on. Nicole and Carmelita, again,
Thank you.
you guys are not here, but again, you guys are much appreciated. And thank you guys for all your hard work.
Oh, awesome. So did you want to say any last words just to reiterate to people so they know exactly what to do in terms of your holiday baskets and adopt a student?
Yes. So for the adopted student, if you're following us, go to queeninginmypurpose.com or follow us on Facebook. We are posting on there and Instagram. We'll have the virtual tree going up by November the 12th. So you can just connect with us. Let us know how many students you would like to adopt. We will then send those lists to you. And we plan to deliver to the schools by December the 10th. So we ask that all gifts be turned into us by December the 5th. If you don't want to go shopping, not a problem. You can also make a monetary donation via queeninginmypurpose.com, or if you're visiting our Facebook page, we have a direct link that you guys can donate there as well. So again, thank you guys so much for your support. We're appreciative. Be looking out for the Adopted Senior Program scholarship application, which will be launching in January. All right, so get your seniors out there, get into the group. It's a public group, Adopted Senior San Antonio. So go look it up, go join, because we're getting ready to kick it off here in January. So thank you again, guys. Rochelle, any last words?
No, I think you've covered it all. We appreciate your support. We appreciate the community. Monique, we definitely appreciate you and your platform. This has been a godsend and a huge blessing for us. So thank you so very much for everything that you do as well.
Okay, thank you. I was actually sharing y'all stuff in the link. I was putting your links in the comments so people can support the brand. We think we lost a year.
We put them in the chat, didn't we?
Yes, I put them in the comments so that people can
Thank
see.
You.
And
Thank you.
Again, thank you for coming on tonight. This has been truly a blessing. I know we had technical difficulties, but
that's okay.
Because it was such a powerful word given.
Yes.
Powerful words given, and you all have definitely dropped deposits in my bucket. Y'all gave me a different outlook on things. I was like, goodness, I didn't even talk to them today. How did they know? So yes, it is such a blessing. I do appreciate you all for coming. And anything you need of me, let me know, and I will definitely. Oh, she said she accidentally. So yeah, she's already gone, but I do appreciate you all for coming on today. Like I said, we family now, so your business goals is my business goals, so I will definitely share
and we feel the same way. So yes, let's do this together and let's all grow together.
Yes, so I would definitely keep y'all in my contact Rolodex. I think Sierra has my email and you do as well.
Okay.
And it has truly been a powerful hour of just affirmations and confirmations.
Yes.
Let me put it that way.
Well, thank you so much.
You all haven't talked to me at all and to know all the things that I'm like questioning. God, what is this? God, why is this? And you all have poured these nuggets. It means the world to me. So
wow. That's a blessing.
So yes, this has been a better chance for you. Journey to success. Let's talk about it. Today we've had Miss Rochelle and Miss Sierra, who have definitely left me like speechless because I'm like, wow, they females to get it. No, we have to put our mess aside. If it wasn't Sunday and I wasn't prayed up, I'd probably say another word. Put our aside,
right?
Together,
right?
It's
yes,
distractions, and we have so much that we can impact together.
That's right.
And it's time out for that.
That's right. There's a lot of work to do, so much work to do, and we have to have we have to support one another to get it done. No more crabs in the bucket.
That part, that part.
Yeah.
And that's a serious thing. I've watched it. I've stood dormant long watching it, and I'm tired of it. So if you're a woman business owner and you would like to be on here, let me know. If you need support, let me know. I'm not one of them type of people that's going to be jealous of you, but I'm going to support you and push you to your best purpose and what you should do. So I appreciate you all for putting fire under me today, because honestly, when you said the school you were supporting, I checked out mentally, and that was nobody but God. Like, look, you got a school in your neighborhood. You used to work at it. You have pride in getting those kids things they need for Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
And not just saying this, when I was there, every kid left with a gift for Christmas. And there's something that I should be so stubborn. Get Monique out the way and help the school.
Wow.
So yeah, you convicted me today.
Wow. Well, it wasn't us. You know, it wasn't us, but we sure are grateful. We're thankful for your support.
Yes, you got it. Like anything y'all need, you got it. You want me to support your real estate? Send me your logo, your flyer, and I will put
I
you.
Sure will. Yes, I sure will. Thank you.
Put you in the newsletter, and Sierra as well. She's probably still watching in the background.
I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is.
In the background. Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. And if you are tardy to the party or late and didn't realize, please leave a comment, like, share, whatever. Please sow a seed into Miss Rochelle and Miss Sierra. Also, Adopt a Scholar is live, as they mentioned.
Adopt a Student. Yep.
Adopt a Student. All the other programs that they have. This is our community. We can't make excuses for things that's not getting done if we're not willing to participate.
Right.
And also be on the lookout for A Better Chance for You Futures newsletter. We have a lot of events. We have a lot of events coming up. One of our events coming up in Thanksgiving, if you don't have a family or you just want to be amongst friends, we do have Friendsgiving coming up. And that would be at a Chicago Bite. One of our dear friends, she is using this space for a good purpose. If you like to read and you're an adult, we do have an adult book club. We're creating events to create social things to where we can do adult fun things without it just being at a club and drinking. Like, come on now. Got to get past that. That's your thing. I'm not knocking it, but we're adults.
Absolutely.
We got to do adult things.
Absolutely.
And then I think the last thing, you're like, oh God, how many events y'all got? We have one.
That's okay.
The last event that we have is Christmas karaoke. And I do love to sing, so I don't know what song I'm going to do. I might do a medley. But it's not a competition. The only competition is the ugly sweater contest, which I probably won't win, but it is going to be a cash prize. So I might try to do my best. But that is all we have for today. I have truly enjoyed this hour where I don't even leave. But I do thank you all for coming. Queens in, is it Queens in My Purpose?
Queening in My Purpose.
Queening in My Purpose. I have met some friends. Sierra gonna have to get me together, give me a makeover, so I don't always look, like I'm in my 20s and I'm really like over 40.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Look, don't you better hang on to that. That's a blessing. Not everybody's not able, and everybody's not blessed in that way. So,
but yes, I'm like, goodness. Every time I go somewhere, they're like, "Are you this?" No, I'm over 40. But yeah, it's a blessing. Black don't crack is what they say.
That's right.
But yes, it has been a blessed hour. So thank you so much. You guys, we will see you on Wednesday on HBCU House Party. I believe the schools are Alabama A&M and Alabama State. I hope so. If not, I'm sorry, but I think those are the schools this week. Also, please look at our newsletter for upcoming events. We will have Miss Rachel's information and Sierra's information on how you can get to support these things. We can't complain about our neighborhoods if we're not willing to make the change and invest ourselves. So this has been Miss Mo signing off, ABCU Futures Incorporated. Let's talk about it. And my special guest, QIMP, my new family. They can
That's right. That's right. We sure are.
So yes, my new family I met today. Truly appreciate y'all for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Bless you.
Oh. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.